Good morning. This is Keith Neal for Keith Neal Creativity, Creative Saints, another word I use. How's it going? How's it going this morning? So, trying to grab this and plug in a cord so I don't have to worry about charging later. So this is Creative Video Diary or Journal, Creative Video Journal. And so with this, I'm just going to talk about what's been going on and what to expect going forward. So I've been doing a little bit more inking, and I was just talking to someone the other day about the alcohol ink, and there happens to be another artist out there that they do mostly fiber art. And with the fiber art, they're also doing the alcohol inking as well. Let's see if I can move this up there. Next time I'll have to just plan this in advance. Let's see, there we go. So they're doing that alcohol inking as well, and but they do fiber art, and they're going to take a class in fiber art. I'm forgetting the gal's name because I've not met her yet. But this is my alcohol ink, which kind of makes me think of the holidays that are fast approaching. My goodness. Here we come, for another holiday that hopefully won't be crazily restricted. But yeah, so it's over the past week, I ran out of my brush cleaner, so I didn't want to do any more painting on this big painting over here without the brush cleaner. And I was able to squeak out a few more bucks to be able to get some of that. And I had how was it? My Patreon messaged me and said something to do this, and I did it, and then all of a sudden I lost one of my Patreons. So I'm like going, well, I don't know what happened there, but I do really need to be more responsible with my Patreon. It's a great way. I mean, it's really one of the few places where I'm getting residual income, and I really need to stay on it and really give it some TLC. And there's so many people out there that are doing that. I mean, they're utilizing Instagram for that. They're utilizing other social media for that to funnel right into Patreon, and I just haven't. I've been focusing on this YouTube stuff, and I think it's good. And I think it can definitely be a way to funnel into Patreon. But I just don't feel like I'm doing it right. And so that's going to be a big goal for me this coming week, is to just really get that kind of a focus. What I just did recently, because after I got one of my art pieces in the North Suburban Center of the Arts building, and I got to check to make sure when I'm supposed to take that down. But I've submitted 8 more pieces for galleries or spaces that could hold my paintings around town. Around town meaning, I believe Fridley, but maybe even the county. I have to just check for clarification on that. But I'm excited. I hope that my proposal gets chosen. And another thing too, I gotta check is to make sure to see when my dues are up for membership. So I better check. There's a few things I better just like kind of write and check off and say, do these things, otherwise I forget them. But yeah, it's just been, on the art side, I'm just, I feel like I'm just kind of stumbling forward. And I need to really focus on the sketches I want to do. I want to focus on like a comic book idea I've been wanting to do for a very long time. I don't want to publish by any of the big people at all. I don't feel that that's something that I want to do. But I always wanted to be creating my own characters and and do my own thing. I don't know if I have the chops to be able to run my own business that way. And I really don't feel like I'm gonna, want to put myself into a title of I'm a comic book artist. I'm an artist. I'm a creativity artist, creative artist, creativity artist, whatever you want to say. That's kind of what I am. And I am just gonna get up and move around a little bit here because that's another thing too. I need to do is invest in a better chair. This chair I'm thankful for it. I'm really thankful for it. The Patreon funds that I've used have gone towards that chair. But man, I can't even be in that chair for more than like a few minutes. It's just hard plastic and it's not comfortable. So there's one that I've I put it on my Amazon list. I just haven't picked up yet. But it's a couple $100, so it's expensive. But it's kind of what I've said is you get what you pay for, and and it kind of comes in line to how you charge, for your artwork. I kind of am sad whenever I see great artists go out there and sell their artwork for like $10. It's, in my personal opinion, it's really cheapening art. And art should be, priced at what you believe you're worth. And I don't look at art as a hobby. I think there's a lot of people out there that look at it as, oh, it's just a hobby, or it's just something that you do. It's who you are. And so I think it's a good thing for us to, for us artists to, if you really want to do this, if you really want to be a true artist, you better charge what you feel that you're really worth, and that this could be all that you really do. It's just that you really focus on that. Because if you do too many things or trying to go, well, I better go get that day job, you're going to lose yourself. I did for 15 years, probably longer than that. But I remember thinking that I had to work a day job, and I'm thankful that that happened for other reasons that I'll go into another time. But I look at all that time lost, and it's just, I kind of grieve for that. I grieve for that time lost because I could have had possibly my own studio. I could have had, connections with big businesses that could have been remodeling during that, the time of remodel, which was 2020. I could have been in on that, and I missed out on all that because I short-sighted myself and I let other people push me around. And so don't do that to yourself, and so get out there and take any, take opportunities that you feel are good and not icky, and that you can be happy with. And it's good to just to be able to be your art accepted on people's walls and stuff like that. And I think it's really good to just keep going at it and keep getting things done. All right, well, thanks for watching this journal, and I'll be back on here again, and then look forward to some a little bit of adjustments. I think I'm going to be doing with the videos here. I don't see a lot of people really viewing, so I'm going to try and do something up the ante on that. I think people are, well, they're seeing it, but they're not liking it. And so, and then whenever I talk about or put it in a title of something like, you know, Thanksgiving or Halloween or whatever, then I get a whole bunch of like people, they see it, but they don't check the like button. And so I'm hopeful to make some changes in that area of YouTube and then my other YouTube channel too. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. That's it, Sunday. And I see you. See you. I hope to see you in the next video. And I hope that you if you like what you're seeing, please like it, share, and hit the notification bell. All right. Talk to you soon.